Play.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever time it is in the world, wherever you are tuning in from. I am tuning in to Novak Djokovic against Jiri Lehecka. The match has just got underway. Djokovic, by the way, held serve to love and a very, very comfortable service hold at that. We've just seen a serve and volley for Lehecka, so he now has a 40-30 lead after being under a little bit of pressure at 30 all on his serve. I guess the main news to give you over the day, if you like, or over the last hour or so is that Djokovic was having some attention to his wrist, let's say, both in practice earlier on today in Perth and quite a lot of attention, but even just now, just before taking to the court. And of course, it was exactly a year ago when he had a leg injury or a thigh injury that flared up that kind of was very noticeable throughout his Australian Open run. Lehecka's, by the way, held after smashing it down, and so it is one game all. The Czech Republic, by the way, no matter what happens today, cannot qualify for the next round. But the fate of Serbia, in a way, is in their hands. Why do I say that? Well, because whatever happens, China will qualify as one of the best runners-up, at the very least, but potentially group winners if Czech Republic win this particular encounter. So they've either got the top spot or best runner-up spot, and so China already through. As Djokovic is a bit wayward there on the backhand, and it is love 15. Do hit the like button and do subscribe if you are new. Also, let us know in the live chat how you see this match panning out. I'm also just posting right now in the live chat the opportunity to become a member. Click on that link and you can become a member of the Talking Tennis community. Djokovic here with a smash and it's 15 all. By the way, I see a little discussion already between Djokovic and the umpire, Liani.
Any idea what that was about, Fitzy?
No, I couldn't hear it, Todd. I wondered whether it was to do with
The
crowd noise.
Perhaps to do with crowd noise there, Novak a little bit bothered, let's say. But, of course, this is the first match where we have seen Liani umpiring Novak since their little fallout in Rome of last year, after which he was fairly much banished. Djokovic, they're putting a volley into the net, and we are seeing some of this action. The roof is not entirely closed, as I can see. Yes, so we're seeing a little bit of discomfort there from Novak, but we'll see. We've seen this before. It goes on the tee, forehand there to the forehand of Lehecka. Lehecka was sort of had a little window of opportunity there at 15-30, but it is now 30 all. Do let me know in the live chat where you're tuning in from. Novak here just bouncing the ball. Of course, the Czech Republic are already 1-0 up in the tie after Vondrousova winning earlier on today in 3 sets. Second serve here for Lehecka to look at. Djokovic there into the body, and it's a really good serve into the body. And as a result, wins the point, 40-30. Do hit the like button as well. And all that jazz. Goran Ivanisevic there on the bench for Serbia, albeit that he is a Croatian, of course. Goes down the tee there, Novak. A block return. Now on the forehand of each player. Backhand Lehecka's big, and it's big enough to force the error from Novak. Clenched fist from Lehecka, enjoy. Clenched fist perhaps there from Novak in a little tweak of pain. Okay, Novak goes into the net on the first serve. Let's see how the second serve pans out. Okay, Djokovic down to the forehand, and it's gone long, so it's advantage Novak Djokovic. As you can see across the bottom of the screen, hit the like button on this episode and do subscribe to the channel if you are new. And you can also become a member to get perks such as bonus videos, among others, from as little as €2 a month. Click that join button. So game point here, Novak Djokovic. A little more trouble on his serve than he was in the previous game when he held to love. Forehand return is not bad from Lehecka, but there's good depth there from Novak. Good backhand there from Lehecka, although equally good depth from Novak. Novak really very much in this rally, although it's probably at neutral right now. Both players pretty much getting good depth here as they exchange backhands. Novak changing direction there very smartly. Very, very smartly, Novak Djokovic. 2-1, he now leads. Remonstrates again with the umpire. Don't know whether he's talking about the roof, but he seems unhappy. Is it that he wants the roof closed? Is it that what he wants the roof fully open? Because it's kind of half closed at the moment. And Liani is having a quick chat. And at that juncture, we will take a short break.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material, such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon, or Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with Lehecka serving at 1-2. And the mystery regarding Novak's displeasure was about the lighting in the arena. So there were some lights that he wasn't too keen on that were obviously a distraction for him. And I believe they have now been turned off. I say lights because they've had lights on as well as having the roof half open. But the with the roof half open, it is fairly sunny enough to not warrant extra lights that was bothering Novak. Okay, back to the match at hand. Lehecka wins the first point, so it's 15-love. Here Lehecka goes on the tee. They're on forehand to forehand right now. Bit of a loopy forehand there from Lehecka. Now on the backhand of Jiri. to the backhand of Novak, forehand Lehecka. Good depth there from Jiri, but also good depth from Novak, forcing an error off the racket of the Czech. 15-all. Just clipping the line there from Novak. Excellent depth there from the Serb. So, Lehecka to serve, 15-all. Remember, whatever happens today, the Czech Republic cannot qualify for the next round. Jiri goes into the net on the first serve. Now to the forehand of Novak, to the forehand of Jiri. Forehand, nice change of direction there, Lehecka, but it's not enough to deceive Novak. And the forehand there from Lehecka goes long, 15-30. Of course, we had 15-30 on the Novak serve in the previous service game, but Novak got out of that hole. Can Jiri do the same? Any wrist issues right now seem to have disappeared for Novak. Good first serve there from Lehecka, but what a return. And Lehecka is not good enough for it, and it's 15-40. 15-40, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Lehecka to serve, 15-40. Where are you going with this serve? You're going out wide, and it's an ace, 30-40. One of the two break points saved. So Lehecka now goes out wide on this serve, but a good block return and a good +1 winner there from Lehecka. Kept his nerve at a very difficult moment. Deuce. Just posting a poll on YouTube, so do please get voting in that. Deuce. Backhand return from Novak, backhand from Lehecka. Good change of, a lovely backhand winner there down the line from Novak Djokovic to earn his third break point of the game. To the delight of the Serbian bench. Forehand return from Novak, forehand from Lehecka. Very good forehand there from Novak Djokovic, but it's gone wide. Deuce. It was a close call, but it is deuce. Okay, so Lehecka to serve at deuce. Tries to go down the tee, but actually goes into the net. So it's going to be a second serve here for Novak to look at. Backhand return from Novak. Backhand to backhand right now. Forehand Djokovic to the forehand of Lehecka. Down the center they play at the moment. Lehecka's already saved 3 break points in this game. He's going to have to face a 4th one. It's a rally here and a half, I'll tell you that. Both players hitting with venom here. And in the end, it is Lehecka who blinks first. And indeed, we do have a 4th break point. Break point number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Advantage Novak Djokovic. Lehecka to serve. Backhand return. Lehecka comes into the net for a serve and volley, but he's vulnerable, and Djokovic makes him pay. 3-1 with a break. Novak Djokovic leads, already putting the foot down. Do hit the like button, and if you are new to the channel, click subscribe. Djokovic now already up 3-1 here. Okay, Lehecka to return, but his first serve goes into the net from Novak Djokovic. Backhand return from Lehecka, backhand Novak, forehand Lehecka. Lehecka's got to get into some of these rallies. Now he's on the forehand here, but goes into the net. It was probably the right decision. Djokovic is upset about something, but don't know what. And Jiri, of course, is a little anxious.
The question he's asking.
It's about the lights again, I think.
Mine take about as long as it takes for me to get over to the switch. It's looking. How about yours, Tom?
Well, start finding the center of the racket if you can't see.
So it's still about the lights, but nevertheless, Djokovic is an ace, and it is 30 love. Backhand return from Lehecka, backhand here to backhand. Oh, lovely backhand winner down the line there from Lehecka, 30-15. Can Lehecka get back into this match? Again, we're looking at the lights in the stadium. Goes down the tee there, Novak. Forehand from Djokovic. Backhand Lehecka. Slice there from Novak is excellent. Forehand from Novak. Forehand to forehand right now. Lehecka comes into the net. Will it end up being the right decision? No, he ends up losing the point. Although you could argue that it was because of the decision, but more because of the execution, as he had that half volley pickup at the net, but didn't manage to get it over the net. It was a little tentative coming in there, and that tentativeness might well have meant that he couldn't get a full volley on it and had to resort to the half volley. How is the poll looking in the live chat? We got some people voting in it. 100% voting for Novak Djokovic. Oh, well, just one vote. Okay, so 2 game points here. 2 votes, and they've both gone the way of Novak. Forehand return from Lehecka, backhand from Novak, forehand Lehecka. Novak changing directions there. And what a forehand that is from Novak, but good defense from Lehecka. Another big forehand from Novak. And ultimately wins the point, hitting the ball on the rise there, just turning the screw. And he now leads 4-1 and within touching distance of winning the first set as we take a short break.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
And now discussions between Novak and the referee about the lights. I hadn't noticed it before, is what the referee is saying. I need an explanation at midday why these lights are on. Leani says time. Djokovic here winning 4-1, but yeah, he just wants the lights off. And he wants to know what they're doing on at midday. Jerry Armstrong, the referee there. But we'll soon find out if he does manage to persuade him and the officials to turn off the lights. But until now, more importantly, the lights appear to be going out on Lehecka in the first set. Forehand return from Novak. And now the forehand from Novak goes into the net on the defensive. 15-love. Very early afternoon in Perth. Of course, Czech Republic are already 1-0 up after winning the first match. The women there with Vondrousova winning in 3 sets. And Lehecka there goes with a backhand into the net. It just feels as though he has to do something, understandably, against the 24-time Grand Slam winner in Novak Djokovic. Interesting to see how Djokovic's motivation stays at its absolute peak in 2024. I think there was very little doubt it was there at the absolute top throughout 2023, every tournament he played. Wow, what a defensive backhand there from Novak, and another one as well. He ends up losing the point, but I would argue that no other player in the world would have stayed in that point, to that juncture. So it's cloudy in Perth, but the roof is 3/4 open and they have lights on as well. That's the picture that I'm painting for you, and it's the picture that Novak is a bit annoyed about, although the picture in terms of the actual scoreline shouldn't be annoying for him because he's up already a break and 4-1. Comes in almost on the baseline here, Novak to return. What a return of serve from Novak Djokovic. Puts himself in charge of the point. He's at the net. He's got a smash. It was a tricky smash. Lehecka actually deals with it. Now it's Lehecka trying to go for the pass. Djokovic puts up his hand because I think he might have mishit that smash slightly. But it was from the moment that Djokovic put in that return of serve, an excellent return of serve, putting himself in charge of the point. And I think he might have mishit that smash, but it doesn't matter. An excellent volley from him as well. And he wins the point. It's 30-all, breathing a sigh of relief. Okay, Lehecka to serve here, goes out wide. Another good return from Novak. Now they're at neutral. Slice there, sort of drop shot attempt from Lehecka doesn't work. And it is 30-40 and a break point for Novak Djokovic to seal a 5-1 lead with a double break. Lehecka just trying to do things different. He's got to do something because nothing else is working right now. Even that return from Novak is good. And he gets the break after an unforced error from Lehecka on the forehand. 5-1 Novak Djokovic, and he will serve for a 1-set-to-love lead. So, Djokovic to serve. Forehand return, block return there from Lehecka. And he's wrong-footed there, and Djokovic wins the first point as he tries to serve out this first set. 15-love to the serve. Djokovic goes long on the first serve. Backhand return there from Lehecka is erred, it's long and wide, and it is 30-love. And Djokovic is now 2 points away from sealing the first set. $30-15 now, by the way. Djokovic to serve, 2 points away from sealing his first set. Clips the net on the first serve. A nice backhand winner there from Novak Djokovic, and he has 2 set points. Of course, it is a bit of a day of comebacks. In fact, it's a moment of comebacks, I would suggest, with Rafa Nadal, of course, returning, Marin Cilic returning, and Naomi Osaka returning all right now to the tour. Angelique Kerber as well. Double fault there from Novak Djokovic on his first set point. And again, he's sort of just flexing that wrist. And Raducanu, of course, returning against Roos, the Belgian. They will be in action in about an hour from now, depending on how things turn out in Auckland. And Djokovic wins the first set with an unreturnable serve. And we will take a short break and then back for more.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Ready. Play.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to share this picture with you as well of Novak Djokovic getting some attention to his wrist there during the change of ends, or during the break in play at the end of that first set, which Novak, of course, won. But there he is getting some attention to the wrist. He won the first set 6-1, although Lehecka has raced into a 30-love lead on his serve as he tries to arrest the slide. He was obviously only able to hold serve once from 3 attempts in the first set, so he'll be desperate to double that number of service holds here. Goes long on the first serve, so it's going to be a second serve here at 30-love. But Novak puts the forehand into the net and it's 40 love. Do check us out on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram at Talking Tennis TT. Give us a follow, give us a like and all that jazz. And here on YouTube, for example, or on Facebook, you can hit the like button. And get voting in our poll as well on who you think is going to win this match. I think the poll won't be changing much. We've had 11 votes so far, and they've all gone the way of Novak, unsurprisingly. 40-15, by the way. Djokovic to receive serve here, goes on the backhand there. Forehand of Lehecka is a winner, and Lehecka holds serve. See Vondrousova there on the bench for the Czech Republic. But the Czechs are done. As we know, they are out no matter what happens. In fact, Vondrousova is on her phone. Maybe she's joining the live chat here on YouTube. Excuse me. Okay, Djokovic to serve. Goes long on the first serve. Backhand here, to backhand right now. Change of direction, forehand from Novak. Backhand here to backhand. And Lehecka goes wide with his backhand, and it's 15 love to Novak Djokovic. Okay, Djokovic to serve at 15 love. Goes down the tee, but he's wide on the first serve. Second serve, forehand return from Lehecka. Oh, a lovely forehand winner, though, there from Djokovic. Djokovic is purring right now. Purring, ladies and gentlemen. Purring. 30 love, Novak Djokovic, as he tries to get to a 1-all scenario here. Okay, Djokovic to serve. Run around forehand from Lehecka. Lovely forehand there from Novak. Backhand from Novak. Forehand now to the forehand. But it goes long from Lehecka, and it's 40 love, Novak Djokovic. Okay, Djokovic to serve, backhand return. Forehand from Lehecka. Backhand Lehecka goes long. And it's game to Novak Djokovic, 1-all. Djokovic now has 12 votes, and Lehecka has 0 in our poll. By the way, for those of you tuning in, do hit the like button, please, on YouTube or on Facebook. Forehand there to forehand. Lehecka as well, staying on the forehand cross-court battle. Changes it up or tries to, but goes long. And there's an element of frustration right now for the Czech. Love 15. Okay, Djokovic here, love 15. Lehecka here into the net. So second serve here for Djokovic to look at. Where are you going with this one, Lehecka? You're going to the backhand of Novak. Backhand slice from Djokovic. Forehand Lehecka. Backhand into the net from Lehecka, meaning love 30 on his serve now. And the forehand there from Djokovic goes into the net, so it's 15-30. Make sure you hit the like button, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. Do get voting in our poll as well, which is obviously very heavily in favor of Novak Djokovic. I think 100% of the votes have all gone the way to serve, unsurprisingly, but also because he's up a set to the good. And of course, hit the subscribe button and all that other stuff. Lehecka to serve, goes down the tee, but hits his first serve into the net. So it's a second serve here for Lehecka. Sorry, for Djokovic to look at. Backhand return from Novak. Forehand is long from Lehecka. And we've got 2 break points for Novak Djokovic. Lehecka here to serve. Tries to go out wide, but hits his first serve into the net. So second serve here for Djokovic with 2 break points to take a set and a break lead and have the finish line in sight almost. Forehand run around here for Lehecka. Tries to go down the line, but he goes long. And Djokovic breaks for a 2-1 lead. And we will take a short break.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version, Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
It's looking like a swift affair for the Serbian team as they seek to level things up here with the Czech Republic. Djokovic up 2-1 in the second set with a break. Serving. Of course, if they win their doubles, they will top the group. If they lose the doubles, by the way, then they might go out. That's how finely balanced things are for this Serbian team. And yet, if they don't go out and they do go through, they could go on to win the title. Tis tennis, ladies and gentlemen, tis tennis. Djokovic to serve, 15-love goes down the tee. It's a good first serve down the tee. Lehecka can't do much with it, and it is 30-love. Djokovic to serve, goes out wide, forehand return is into the net. It's a really good serve from Djokovic, and he has 3 game points for a 3-1 lead. Okay, Djokovic goes out wide, backhand return there from Lehecka, backhand slice. Djokovic comes into the net, puts the volley away, holds serve with consummate ease, 2-love, and it is 3-1. Little flex of the wrist there at the end of that point. No matter, he won it. He won it, and yeah, it's just very, very comfortable. Novak Djokovic on a hard court. I mean, Botic van der Zandschulp told me in November in Malaga that it's almost impossible. He's like a brick wall. Okay, Lehecka to serve. Forehand return from Novak. Forehand, good forehand there from Lehecka, but it's not enough to win the point, not yet. Made a mistake there, though, with that shot there, Lehecka, giving Novak a chance to get into the point, and Novak takes it. Love 15. 54 minutes on the clock for this match. Yeah, 6-1, 3-1, love 15. Puts that forehand return into the net there, though, Novak. Novak's at 15 all. And he looked quite frustrated with himself on that return. For a man of his caliber, you would expect more. So it's an ace there for Lehecka, so it's 30-15. Huncho, who they hate. Please do hit the like button, by the way, Huncho, and also click subscribe if you haven't done so already. The Kokkinakis match, no. You mean his All-Australian clash in Brisbane with Hijikata? It has not started yet, no. It's due to start in at least an hour and a half, maybe even longer. Djokovic next there, by the way. So it's 40-15 and 2 game points for Lehecka. Okay, Jiri, where are you going to serve with this one? So yeah, Kokkinakis has not started yet and is not starting for at least an hour and a half, but probably longer. I know they had a bit of rain there in Brisbane in the last couple of days, which has given them a bit of a backlog. Of course, the centre court, the Pat Rafter Arena, does have a roof, but it means that not all matches. What a return that is from Novak, by the way, 40-30. Huncho, make sure you hit the like button as well, and anyone else. Just click that like button. Doesn't cost you anything, and it helps the channel. Lehecka here, 40-30, second game point. Gets the first serve in, but what a reaction there from Novak. But what a backhand from Jiri Lehecka down the line. Hold serve. 3-2 Novak Djokovic leads. As they take a break, we will do the same.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
All things tennis, indeed. Djokovic to serve here, 3-2, the 24-time Grand Slam winner wins. It's been an incredibly good professional, efficient performance from him, but there have been a couple of side issues to highlight. One was his disgruntlement with the lights, which have persisted despite it being early afternoon in Perth and despite his best efforts to get them turned off. The roof is open in Perth because it's dry, albeit a little cloudy. And the other thing, of course, which will probably be a wider concern in terms of going forward, is a wrist issue. Djokovic puts a backhand into the net, by the way, so it's love 15. Excuse me. Let me know in the live chat where you're tuning in from, but also let me know which other matches that are taking place today are exciting you. We will have live commentary as well of Emma Raducanu up against Rus, which is taking place in Auckland. That'll be getting underway anything between 30 and 60 minutes from now. And even 60 minutes might be a bit optimistic. And then in a few hours' time, we will also have commentary on the return of Rafa Nadal against Dominic Thiem. So click the like button, hit subscribe, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any of these matches. Oh, what a forehand that is from Novak. Backhand slice from Djokovic. Backhand slice as well there from Lehecka's good, and it forces the error. And we're at love 30 on the Novak serve. Lehecka has not broken the Djokovic serve all match. He's not even garnered a break point until now. But he is at love 30 on the Djokovic serve. So these next 2 points are big. Okay, Djokovic serving, love 30. Keen for a first serve, gets it. Good block return, and Novak goes long on the forehand. And we're at love 40 on the Djokovic serve. Really good depth on that block return, by the way, from Lehecka. So, love 40. Djokovic out wide. Lehecka does well to stay in this, but really probably should have done better with that forehand attempted passing shot. The previous 2 points he did well. The previous 2 shots he did well. But there we go. 15-40. One of the break points from Novak Djokovic has been saved. Goes on the tee, Novak. Again, a first serve. That's 3 first serves in a row. But Lehecka's very much in this rally. Forehand to forehand. Djokovic here on the forehand again. Backhand for Lehecka. Backhand now for Novak. Backhand slice Lehecka. Slice hasn't really been doing too much damage though today. Djokovic picked up in the ante there on the forehand, but good depth from Lehecka. Oh, what a forehand winner that is from Novak Djokovic. 30-40. Incredibly high level from both players during that rally. But eventually, it was Novak who emerged the winner at that point. Can Novak Djokovic go the calendar year unbeaten? I remember at 2020, the year 2020, he was like, I'm going to try. And he won the Australian Open, albeit with a few dramatic 5-setters in it. I remember against, I think it was Taylor Fritz, or that could have been 2021. Second serve points won, Novak Djokovic, 91%. Lehecka, 29%. Oh. Djokovic forehand, Lehecka forehand, Djokovic forehand, goes long, and Lehecka breaks, and we're back on serve at 3-all. Well, don't think many of us saw that coming. So 3 games all. Maybe we'll get some votes for Lehecka in the poll. Not expecting it. 21 votes. Oh, we have got some. 21 votes in the poll. 10% have gone the way of Lehecka. Maybe that's fans and hopes rather than expectations. Backhand Lehecka's big. He's got a smash here, Lehecka, and he puts it away. 15-love. Oh, how things can change in tennis. Excuse me. Another vote for Djokovic, though. It's now 9%. And that feels like about right in terms of his chances of winning. Down a set, but on serve. Of course, it was looking much worse a few minutes ago before he broke back. Goes down the tee, forehand return from Novak. Backhand Novak. Good depth there from the Serb. Forehand Lehecka. Backhand slice from Djokovic. Backhand slice from Lehecka. Good forehand there from Djokovic. Oh, lovely backhand there from Djokovic. Comes into the net and puts the volley into the net. It was a difficult volley, to be fair. And it's 30-love. Hey. Do hit the like button, whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube. Also, give us a follow on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter at Talking Tennis TT. Forehand return from Djokovic goes into the net. You would expect him to normally make that. And we now have 3 game points for Jiri Lehecka and a 4-3 lead at the change of ends. How about that? Bit of a turn up for the books. Thank you, Ingrid, for the like on Facebook. Lehecka goes down the tee, but goes wide. Forehand return from Novak is very, very good. 40-15. I hesitate because I wasn't sure if it was going to land in or not. Lehecka still, though, 2 game points. Backhand from Novak is really good. Forehand Djokovic, backhand Lehecka, forehand Djokovic, backhand Lehecka, backhand Novak Djokovic. Djokovic comes into the net, but it's the backhand that does the damage, and it is 40-30. 40-30, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Lehecka serving here, 40-30. Into the net. Second serve. Forehand return. Forehand from Lehecka. Forehand from Djokovic goes into the net. Lehecka does indeed hold serve. And we will take a short break with the Czech leading 4-3. I repeat, the Czech is leading in this set 4-3.
Ready. Play.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
And things are changing, ladies and gentlemen. We have Djokovic serving at love 30 now on his serve. And Lehecka, having barely looked like breaking all match, could have a back-to-back break and therefore a 5-3 lead in this second set, which will be a sensational turnaround. But we're a long way from that right now, although the Czech has got a second serve to look at here on the Djokovic serve at love 30. Forehand return, backhand slice, backhand now from Lehecka, backhand Djokovic turning the screw, and it's enough because Lehecka nets with the forehand. Still interesting times. Please do hit the like button, by the way. Okay, Djokovic to serve, 15-30. Backhand return, it's gone long, so it's a second serve, 15-30. Forehand run, forehand return there for Lehecka. Now into the rally. Lehecka having to change direction again there. Forehand from Novak. Backhand to the forehand of Lehecka. Backhand slice from Lehecka. Good forehand there from Lehecka down the line. And it's 15-40. Djokovic being pushed from side to side. Don't think he'll like that one too much. And Vondrousova can't believe it. Half an hour ago, she was on her phone, checking out Talking Tennis, hitting the like button on our stream, subscribing to the channel because she's new. And now her teammate has got 2 break points for a 5-3 lead against Novak Djokovic. Okay, Djokovic to serve. Gets the first serve in. Block forehand return. Novak on the backhand this time. Forehand Djokovic comes into the net. And yeah, a couple of mistakes there from Lehecka in terms of shot selection and execution. And ultimately, Djokovic wins the point and saves one of the 2 break points, 30-40. 1 down, 1 to go for the Serb. Okay, Djokovic to serve, 30-40. Biggest point of the match so far, without a doubt. Into the net on the first serve. Second serve. Little blow on the fingers from Lehecka. Is he going to be able to keep his cool on this point? Second serve return, backhand. Backhand to backhand right now. It's a good backhand from Novak. Good forehand from Novak. Oh, lovely Novak. Backhand Novak Djokovic. This is Djokovic just purring now, twisting the screw, turning up in the ante. But now Lehecka is very much in this rally as they exchange forehands. Good depth there from Jiri. Oh, what a winner from Jiri Lehecka. 5-3, the Czech leads. And he will serve for the first set, arms aloft, calling on the crowd. Djokovic there. It was Djokovic-esque from Lehecka, absorbing everything and then pulling the trigger with aplomb. the finger goes aloft. And that one finger salute is also one game left for him to win. And if he wins this game as he is serving for the set, we will go into a third set and a decider, which is just remarkable compared to where we were 3 or 4 games ago. Djokovic was leading 3-2 with a break. But 3 games in a row from Jiri Lehecka. Can he make it 4? Backhand return, forehand from Lehecka is long, and it was a 1-2 really. Serve +1. Is that a sign of a bit of anxiety from the Czech? Because he was really in charge at that point after a decent serve. Backhand return from Djokovic. Great depth there from Novak. Forehand Djokovic. Forehand Lehecka. Forehand Djokovic. And it's love 30. It's love 30, ladies and gentlemen. And it's now 15:30 though, much to the annoyance of Novak Djokovic. Lehecka to serve, 15:30. Clips the net there. Oh, he's erred there again. Really, it was all about the first point. And now it is 15:40, 2 break points for Novak Djokovic. Clips the net on that first serve and goes long. So second serve here, 15:40, Jiri Lehecka. Backhand return from Novak. Backhand from Lehecka's wide, and Djokovic gets the break back. Cups his ear with his racket this time and calls on the crowd to cheer. Lots of Serbs there in the crowd, some Czechs too. But we are now back on serve, and we will take a short break.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
And now we are back on serve. Things have changed. Let's say that. Things have changed a lot, actually, at various points in this match. I mean, we had Djokovic up a set and a break. Lehecka looking nowhere. Gets 2 back-to-back breaks. Ends up serving for the second set. But Djokovic broke back. And here we are. 4-5. Djokovic leads. Sorry, Djokovic leads this game 15-love. And probably has the momentum. Now has to be a favourite to win this set. Got to hold serve here, of course, though. So there is some pressure on the serve. 15-love. Forehand return is long from Lehecka. Forehand block return, forehand from Novak. Backhand here from Lehecka's big. Forehand as well is pretty big. But that's a lovely backhand there from Novak with great depth. This is a really high quality match, I would say, from both players. Oh, lovely there behind you, Djokovic. Forehand shot there from Lehecka. Really high level, really, in this second set, I would suggest, from both players. For the 15. Djokovic goes wide, and it's an ace, 40-15. 2 game points for 5-all. Just the second ace of the match for Novak Djokovic. Good forehand return there from Lehecka. But still very much in the rally here. Backhand there from Lehecka. Backhand slice from Jiri. Good forehand from Novak. It's turning into a bit of an epic rally that ends with a Lehecka backhand into the net. There was a clip on the net called from Djokovic, which meant a little hands up apology. But Djokovic holds for 5-all. Coco Gauff, by the way, has won her encounter in Auckland, so she's off to a winning start in New Zealand, and of course a winning start for 2024 after a 6-4, 6-2 win over Liu, her compatriot. Naomi Osaka, of course, back on tour. She won her match last night against Korpatch in Brisbane, so she is through 6-3, 7-6. And after 244 days without playing tennis, Emma Raducanu is also returning, and we will be covering that match. So that's cool. And we'll also be covering, of course, Rafa Nadal's return to the tour, which will be coming up in a few hours. Okay, Lehecka's serving here at 30-15. 5 games all. Okay, Lehecka here on the forehand. Lehecka comes into the net. Forehand again. Good forehand from him. He's now going to have a smash, but it's going to be one of those bouncing smashes. And he does put it away. That was tricky. That was tricky. Under pressure, Jiri. But he does put it away. 40-15. 2 game points for a 6-5 lead. This was tricky. I wasn't sure. I hesitated because I wasn't sure if it landed in, but it did. He didn't hesitate. Djokovic on the return. 2 game points for Jiri Lehecka and a 6-5 lead here in the United Cup. Block return, or body return, I should say. Forehand Djokovic, backhand Jiri. Forehand Djokovic, backhand Jiri. Forehand Djokovic goes into the net. Jiri Lehecka holds 6-5. And we will take a short break. Do hit the like button in the meantime.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
All things tennis, ladies and gentlemen, like and subscribe. Djokovic to serve at 5-6. It's a real topsy-turvy set this, of course, with Novak leading 3-2 with a break. Lehecka then goes on a run of 3 games and puts himself in a position to serve for the first set, but Novak Djokovic broke back, and now they have shared service holds, and Djokovic is now at 5-6. Forehand here from Novak goes down the center. It's enough to force the error. 15 love. For those of you just tuning in, click that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're going to try and get to 6,000 now, and then 7,000, and then, keep going. Anyway, you don't want to hear about that, I'm sure. 15 love, Novak Djokovic, bouncing the ball, hoping to get his first serve in. He does. Good return, though, from Lehecka. Forehand from Lehecka. Backhand Novak. Backhand Lehecka. Oh, he tries to change direction there. 30 love, though, Novak Djokovic. $30 love. Where are you going with this one? Djokovic goes down the tee, but into the net on the first serve. So a second serve. Forehand return into the net, 40 love, 3 game points. Looking to a tie break. Will we go to the tie break? Djokovic to serve, first serve. Backhand return. Backhand drop shot from Novak is not good enough. And now Lehecka puts it away with a volley, 40-15. So, the day that Emma Raducanu returns to the tour, and Rafa Nadal. And it's an unreturnable serve from Novak Djokovic, and we will go to a tiebreak. 6 games all, tiebreak time. Where's your money now? Probably with Novak. Tiebreak, plus a little momentum shift back in his favour after being a breakdown a few minutes ago. So, Lehecka to serve. Backhand return from Novak. Backhand drop shot from Lehecka is pretty ugly. Djokovic at the net with a volley, and he wins the first point of this tiebreak. 1-0. Novak Djokovic, mini break advantage already for the 24-time Grand Slammer, who'll be looking to extend that record to 25 in Melbourne over the next few weeks. Djokovic there clips the net on the first serve and goes long. So it's a second serve here for Jiri Lehecka. Remember, he's already a mini breakdown. 1-0, Novak Djokovic, second serve. Even though it's a second serve, Lehecka is still pretty deep. Forehand return from him. Backhand from him, changing direction. The forehand from Novak. Oh, what a lovely forehand winner down the line there from Jiri Lehecka. 1-1. Djokovic here, backhand return from Lehecka, forehand from Novak, forehand Lehecka. And Lehecka goes long on that forehand. So it's 2-1, but now they are on serve, having had a couple of mini breaks each. Lehecka hit a serve. Down the tee, forehand return from Novak is really deep and really good. No, it's too long. So it is 2-2, Lehecka here serving. So, Djokovic to serve at 2-3. Backhand return. Djokovic on the backhand as well. And it's long, so Lehecka has a 4-2 lead at the change of ends. How about that? How about that, ladies and gentlemen? So, could be one set all. Could be. Then things will get very interesting. But still, Djokovic holds this next service point. Then it won't be too desperate for the serve. But of course, if he loses this point, then Lehecka will be very much in charge of this tiebreak. Block return from Lehecka, forehand from Novak, and it forces the error. So 4-3, Lehecka to serve. Good return there from Novak. Forehand from Novak is long. 5-3, Lehecka. Lehecka. Two points away from winning this second set and forcing a deciding set against Novak Djokovic. The Djokovic return goes into the net and it is 6-3, and we have 3 set points for the Czech Republic. Djokovic to serve, 3-6. Goes down the tee, forehand return from Lehecka, backhand from Djokovic, backhand Lehecka, forehand from Djokovic is wide, and Lehecka wins the second set, and we're going to go into a decider. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? Boom, boom, boom. There you go. He got it. He got that set. So we'll take a short break, and we'll be back with you in a couple of minutes to see what happens in the third set.
Ready. Play.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
Novak Djokovic, by the way, is actually right now having a medical timeout. So, yeah, for that wrist injury that we saw pre-match, but also during the match as well. So he's having a medical timeout and some much needed attention on the aforementioned wrist injury. Just setting this out there to the Twitter sphere. Cool. So lots of things going on. Of course, Emma Raducanu is about to get underway as well in New Zealand for her encounter. Lehecka here waiting for Novak to return to the court, and he has done so now, picks up the balls and gets ready to serve. Let's see if I can share this with you. Yes, I can. There you go. That's Novak getting his attention that I was referring to. The Raducanu match, by the way, is already underway, and Raducanu has won the first game. So she's held serve, and Djokovic is up 30-love on his serve here. So I should probably share that score with you. Although it is now 30-15. Into a third set. Probably to Novak's surprise when he was up a set and a break, that's for sure. Looking not too bad, though, in terms of that wrist injury that we saw earlier. Djokovic comes into the net. That's a lovely shot there from Novak. Deft is the word. Shakes his racket, 40-15. He loved that. Goes down the tee there, holds serve, and wins the first game of the third set. We will just take a very short break, and I'll be back with you in about 60 seconds or so.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered, whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
And I am back, ladies and gentlemen. Djokovic here leading. 1 game to love. Comes into the net, attacks that drop shot well, has a volley, puts it away. Love 15. Love 15, ladies and gentlemen. If you are particularly interested in the Emma Raducanu match, then you can go over and join Nick, who is bringing you live coverage of that right now. I will actually post that for you, that link in the live chat. If that is your match of choice, then join Nick on that link. But if you want to stay here for the remainder of this, then do so. Lehecka into the body of, oh, that's a horrible, horrible volley there from Jiri Lehecka. Love 30. Oh, and it's a double fault from Jiri Lehecka. Bad timing, that's for sure. Love 40 now. Where are you going with this one, Jiri? You go to the backhand. Really good return that from Novak, considering how difficult it was. A lofted ball from Novak. A smash for Jiri. And he puts it away. 15-40, saves one of the break points. It was a nervy smash, but he did put it away. And he saved another break point. 30-40. 1 break point to go, though. So 30-40, Lehecka to serve. With this serve, you are going to the backhand. What a return from Novak Djokovic. Arguably the best return of all time. And he now leads 2 games to love. at the beginning of this third set. Incredible return this was. And very little Lehecka could have done about that. I guess maybe the criticism would be, what's he doing serving and volleying at that point? Anyway, Djokovic 2-love and will serve for a 3-love lead. Forehand return is good and deep. Forehand from Lehecka, forehand from Djokovic. Lovely forehand winner down the line there, taking on the rise there from Lehecka. Love 15. Good to see we've got a couple of likes on Facebook. Please do hit the like button as well on YouTube. Backhand return here from Lehecka. Backhand from Novak. Backhand from Lehecka. Forehand Djokovic. Good depth there from Lehecka, but no, too much depth as it turned out. 15 all. (30-15) Novak Djokovic. Where are you going with this serve? Backhand return. But no. 30-15 still. Oh, it's gone long there. Really messed up that serve. It's a double fault. And so it's 30 all. Djokovic is annoyed. It's his second double fault of the match. Forehand from Djokovic is good enough to force the error. And now it's 40-30 as he seeks to consolidate that break and take a 3-love lead. Something he was not able to do in the first set. In the second set. Never got a 3-love. Oh, and a backhand into the net from Lehecka. It is 3-love. We will take a break, and we'll be back with you very, very soon.
Thanks for tuning into this watch along. While there's a break in play, here's a reminder to hit the like button, subscribe, and click that notification bell. Your support helps to keep the channel going. While we're here, you can now become a member to enjoy perks, including badges for the live chat, but also bonus material such as interviews with top players from both ATP and WTA tours. The membership link is pinned in the live chat. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. So whether it be serves or volleys, forehands or backhands, serve bots or drop shots, we've got you covered. Whether that be via our website, talking-tennis.com, where you can read features and interviews from our top writers. Or if you prefer us in audio form, you can subscribe to our podcast on Apple, Amazon or Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts from. Remember, we offer you wall-to-wall coverage via our regular watch-alongs, magazine shows such as Nick's WTA Weekly or Damien and Mario's ATP version. Plus, we deliver top content from people on the ground, actually at the tournaments, so you get even nearer to the action. So, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on all things tennis.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. Djokovic has a 3-love lead. Lehecka serving. Cannot afford to go a double breakdown, that's for sure. Good depth there from the Czech. A good depth there as well from Novak. Novak now going big on the forehand. Too big as it turns out. It went out. 15-love. Down the tee this time from Lehecka. Forehand Lehecka. Backhand Novak. Back forehand Lehecka is long. 15 all. Backhand return is good depth there from Djokovic. Forehand from Djokovic is good down the line. Lehecka's in trouble, but then maybe Novak is got a really difficult smash. Novak does pretty well on it. Lehecka on the defensive. Djokovic on the offensive. Oh, I thought that passing shot was going to land in, but it didn't. And so it is 15-30. $15.30. Djokovic here. 15.40 now. Got a bit lucky with the net cord there, but it is 15.40. $15.40 here. Novak Djokovic. And he breaks for 4-love, ladies and gentlemen. 4-love he breaks. That really surely is it now. And Novak Djokovic is going to level things up at 1-all and force it to a deciding doubles tiebreak. Doubles match, which will decide the tie. Again, though, he just reaches for that wrist, but he's playing fine. Forehand return there. Backhand now to backhand. Backhand from Novak goes into the net. Love 15. Goes down the tee, forehand return. Forehand out, forehand of Novak, forehand Lehecka. Good change of direction from Novak. Got maybe a bit lucky there with a net cord. Not for the first time in this match. 15 all. Djokovic is serving. 15 all. Backhand return. It's a moonball-ish return, actually, from... and Djokovic is wild on the backhand there. 15-30. Need to keep your concentration. Both players, but particularly Novak. The clock is already counting down. Backhand return, backhand of Novak. Good depth there from Novak. And it's 30 all. Now, where are you going with this one, Novak? I say wide, and he does. Forehand block return. Good depth on that return there. Is it going to be a break point or a game point here? Novak, pretty big on the forehand, but not big enough. Novak, drop shot. Jiri Lehecka, rebound drop shot, if you know what I mean. Now Lehecka. Now a volley. Oh, Djokovic wins a fairly epic point. And it was a big one as well. Because otherwise he would have been facing a break point, and instead he has a game point. Much to the chagrin of Jiri Lehecka. Okay, forehand from Novak is big. Good defense, though, there from Lehecka. But he can't defend that one, can he? No, he can't. Who says Novak? 5-love. He now leads. Is it going to be a bagel? Or is Lehecka going to get on the board now with his serve? Still some attention for the Novak wrist. He's a game away from bageling his opponent, but he's getting a lot of attention there. Again, so I think there's a third sort of moment of attention, including a medical timeout for the 24-time Grand Slam winner. One game away from sealing this particular match for Serbia. I think it's a long way back now for Jiri Lehecka. But it's a good test for him. I mean, listen, a year ago, probably not so many people knew who Jiri Lehecka was. 2 or 3 weeks later, he's in the quarterfinals of the Grand Slam Australian Open, where he lost to Tsitsipas in straight sets. Forehand Novak. Forehand to forehand right now as they go down the center of the court. Backhand now from Lehecka. Djokovic again just doing what he does, just turning the screw, but this time the screw went a bit loose and he puts a backhand into the net. 15-love. Do hit the subscribe button, by the way, if you are new to the channel. I don't know if we've gained too many subscribers today, but it's all good. Forehand Lehecka, is that wide? I think it is. 15 all. Okay, Lehecka is serving 30-15 now. Backhand return, no, because it must have clipped the net, I think. So it's still a first serve. Oh, wow, what a serve that was. 217 kilometers an hour into the body of Novak. Novak did one of those cultured returns, as I'd like to call them. But it wasn't enough to win the point. Lehecka 2 game points to force his opponent, Novak Djokovic, to serve this out. Forehand return from Novak, forehand Lehecka. Backhand Novak. And the forehand from Novak goes wide. Lehecka holds. Djokovic will serve at 5-1. Djokovic serving for the match. Forehand return. Oh, and Djokovic nets. Love 15. Love 15, ladies and gentlemen. Djokovic here trying to close it out. Djokovic serving and volleying. And it basically wins the point, 15 all. 15 all. Djokovic here goes into the net on the first serve. Second serve here, Novak Djokovic. Forehand return, forehand Novak. Just creeps over the net. Backhand smash from Jiri Lehecka is not good enough. What's he done here? And Djokovic, maybe a little bit fortuitous, wins the point and is now leading 30-15, 2 points away from winning the match. Brian, nice of you to join. Do hit the like button, Brian, on Facebook. How many games do you have to win each set? 6 is the answer to that. Sometimes 7 if your opponent gets to 5 all. But basically, let's just keep it simple for now for 6. A backhand return is long from Lehecka, and therefore we have 2 match points for Novak Djokovic. To seal this match, 2-1. Can he get the first serve in? Let's see. Yes, he can. Forehand Djokovic, backhand Lehecka goes into the net. Novak Djokovic wins the match in 3 sets, 6-1, 6-7, 6-1. That is it, Brian, because it's the best of 3 sets across the tour, with the exception of Grand Slams on the men's side, where it is a best of 5. Novak Djokovic wins this match, forcing, therefore, a third match, although actually I say forcing, it's going to take place anyway. So there will now be a doubles match between Serbia and the Czech Republic. The Czech Republic are out no matter what happens. They are playing for pride in that doubles match. Serbia, however, are playing for more than just pride. They are playing for a place in the next round. Thanks very much for joining. Everybody, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you subscribe and all that jazz. Also, in the live chat, I'm going to post once more the link to Nick, who's commentating on Emma Raducanu against Rus. Emma Raducanu, by the way, is serving for the first set against the qualifier from Belgium. So do tune into Nick for that commentary right now. Click that button that I've just posted in the live chat, or copy and paste that right now. And yes, maybe I should even perhaps pin that. Oh no, you can just click on it like so. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, just click on the link I've just posted in the live chat. Join Nick, and see you soon. Have fun, everyone. Take care.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis. Hi Novak. I don't know if you saw what Vasek said last night about organising and tennis could and should be even bigger than it already is. If only the people organising it were doing their job properly. He highlighted the balls, he highlighted playing late at night and then early in the morning and injuries. I just wondered whether you heard that, but also if you'd like to add something.
No, I haven't heard that. I actually saw Vasek just before I came here to see you guys, but I haven't seen his statement on that. But there's been a lot of discussions on the effect of the different balls and basically every week on the joints and the wrist and the shoulders and the elbows. And I think someone told me that in terms of injuries this year comparing to other years is drastically has gone up. So in terms of the balls, I absolutely agree. There should be some discussion on that. I actually spoke about that with Andrea Gaudenzi, the ATP president, and Massimo, who's the CEO, in Paris during the Paris-Bercy week. And I shared my opinion and my views, and then obviously they are thinking about various different options and ways of how to regulate that and how to make it better for the players and prevent injuries. In terms of the scheduling, I think there has been a lot of criticism and a lot of players complaining about it. So I think that should be addressed in a proper way. Obviously, Davis Cup and ITF is regulated differently from ATP Tour and from Grand Slams. You have different governing bodies, different schedules, different broadcasting demands. In the end of the day, we know that the TV is the one deciding, fortunately or unfortunately, but there has to be more, I guess, thorough discussions on that as well.